serious network challenge, serious network issues. So I'm in the train now. I'm inside the train now.
This is an Elizabeth line service to Paddington. The next station is Manor Park.
Esther Blessing, thank you for joining. I'm inside the train now, so I cannot shout, I cannot talk too loud, so I won't disturb others.
Manor Park. This is an Elizabeth line service to Paddington. The next station is Forest Gate.
This is the second stop. I think we have like 8 stops before I get to my school.
This is an Elizabeth line service to Paddington.
Yeah, Stanley,
The
thank you
next
for
station
joining.
is Forest Gate.
The network just interrupted me
Exit
so bad.
4, Wanstead Park, London
I
Overground
had to
Station.
switch off the phone and then on it again, trying to get network. But I'm glad I'm back online. So I'm already inside the train. I'm already in the train. It will take like 30 minutes to get to the school. Between 25 to 30 minutes. We have like 8 stops. So we've stopped twice. We're heading to the third stop. Then
We are now arriving at Forest Gate.
so the next stop is Forest Gate. We're stopping at Forest Gate. That's the next stop. People are joining.
Forest Gate. This is an Elizabeth line service to Paddington. The next station is Maryland.
Hi, Emma. Welcome. Thank you for joining. So I'm going to be asking some questions and then you give me your answer.
This is an Elizabeth line service to Paddington. The next station is Maryland.
Stop.
Did you see the question? I just typed it. Yeah, I'm fine. How many of you can see the question? I asked the question. How many of you can see it?
This weekend, the service is suspended between
Emma,
We
I'm
are
fine.
now
And
arriving
you?
at Maryland. Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Okay, you can't see it. I don't know why it's not showing up. It's showing in my screen. Let me redo it again. Okay.
Maryland. This is an Elizabeth line service to Paddington. The next station is Stratford.
Can you see it now? Can you see the pool? Okay. So if you say yes, what's your reason? Emma, you said yes. What is your reason?
This is an Elizabeth line service to Paddington. The next
If you
station
say
is
yes, why? Tell us why.
Stratford.
Tell us why.
Change for Central Line, Jubilee Line,
June?
London Overground Lines, DLR, and National Rail Services. Exit
All of you
for
are saying yes,
DLR
yes, yes.
services to
Why did
London
you
City
choose
Airport
yes?
from platform
Type your reason.
17.
Why did you choose yes? Oh, you live there, Emma? That's nice. Where do you live in UK?
We are now arriving at Stratford.
Where do you live in UK?
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
God bless you. You say Nigeria don't cast. Emeka, but people are working very hard here. Like, it's not like people here are enjoying it like that. Like, you need to work very hard because the cost of living, the rent, everything is too high. We are currently at Stratford.
Stratford. This is an Elizabeth line service to Paddington. The next station is Whitechapel.
Yeah, sure. That's one good thing because the economy is good, the currency is good. Okay, Ma, you stay at Blackburn. Maybe we can connect after the call. Maybe you can send me a DM or private message. You can connect. I don't know the place. I stay in Ilford. We still have a few more stops to get to my own junction. Emma, why did you say no?
This is an Elizabeth line service to Paddington.
Emma, why are you shouting no?
The next station is Whitechapel.
Sister Blessing, you know what you're saying is the
District
truth. It's the
line,
truth, Sha.
Hammersmith and City Line,
But then I
and
miss
London
Nigeria.
Overground lines.
I miss Nigeria. Nigeria is fun.
Change here for trains to Reading
Nigeria
and
is
Heathrow
fun.
Airport.
Everyone is too serious here.
This weekend, the service is suspended between Paddington and Abbey Wood and
Emma, can you tell us why you said no?
Replacement bus
It's only you that
services
said
are
no.
in
Everybody is saying yes.
between Stratford and Shenfield.
You say man no miss Nigeria. But I'm missing all of you now. Your skin changed with won't understand, Sister Blessing. When you come here, you will understand. Ima, why did you say you are a kid? Stop saying that. You are not a kid. Yeah, I noticed it actually. When I came here, I noticed that my skin started to change as well. It started changing. It's no longer fair. It's no longer very dark. It started changing as if I'm fair. But that's just it. I think it's because of the weather. I think the weather. It's the weather that caused it. But forget shining, no, guy. Sometimes I used to get depressed. Yeah. I used to get depressed, especially when it comes to academics. Guy, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. Sometimes I feel like it's like I'm going to drop out. Like I just feel like dropping out sometimes. It's not easy. I'll still narrate my story in full. Let me manage and graduate first. School year is not easy at all. After putting all your effort, you will be getting 60 something. Guy, it's not fun. I can't wait to finish it. Oh, I can't wait. I'm thinking of going for my PhD as well. I just believe everything will work out well. So, those of you in Nigeria, what's happening in Nigeria? How much is the fuel price now? How much is fuel? Star Blessing 60 is not a good mark for me.
We are now arriving
I know my
at
capacity now.
Whitechapel.
When I was in my undergraduate in Nigeria, I used to get
Change here for trains to Abbey Wood.
So when I came here and started getting B, I got depressed. I got so angry, frustrated, like as if I'm just dumb. Like it just made me feel like I'm dumb. I don't know what I'm doing. Like I was so depressed. I say, I sure I'm not going to drop this thing. It's not
This
easy.
is an Elizabeth line service to
1K plus.
The next station is Liverpool Street.
Oh, we still have like 2 stops. Then after the 2 stops, I'll get to my own stop. Am I still shouting no? You know that a lot of people here, they just wish they can go to their country because like Africa is beautiful. It's beautiful. Like the weather, everything is okay. The weather is okay. Don't worry, you will come to UK. You come to UK very soon. You know, in this place, if you are rubbing on this cream that don't have oil, your skin will dry. When my Vaseline finished, I rubbed all this watery cream without oil. And if you see my skin became white, became dry. Like you have to combine Vaseline or any oil you have to combine it with your ordinary cream so that your skin will not go dry. Even in my mouth, if I do not rub Vaseline, it will get dried up, like it will start peeling off.
This weekend,
The weather is not friendly at all.
Paddington and Abbey Wood and Shenfield.
I just want to come to Nigeria. Like when I was in Nigeria, I want to go to UK. Now I'm in UK. I want to come to Nigeria. Okay, as a student, I'm not paying tax. But for those that are working there, they are paying tax. I heard that the tax is high, depending on how much you are making. Like those that earn higher, they pay higher tax. That's what I heard. but students don't pay tax. The stipend I get, they don't deduct tax from it.
We are now arriving at Liverpool Street.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so can you just type your location in the chat box? Those of you that are in the call, you can type your location. You want a fine girl? I have so many of them now. I have Chinese friends. I have friends from Belize, Cameroon, Ghana. I have friends from so many places actually.
Street. This is an Elizabeth line
You don't used to see the fine girl I post on my status.
Next station is
So many people are asking me about her. Okay, drop your location now. Drop your location. If you are chatting from Abuja, Anambra, Lagos, drop your location. I'm almost where I'm stopping. Still have like about 1 or 2 stops.
This is an Elizabeth line service to
Abakaliki. I've been to Abakaliki. I was there in,
the next station
I think
is
it was in
Farringdon.
2015.
Change for
Yes, I was in
Circle Line,
Abakaliki in
Metropolitan
2015.
Line, Hammersmith and City
Okay,
Line,
stop lesson. Yeah, I know you're in Abuja already. What did you say? Do you know where
exit for trains to
they
Gatwick
come?
and
No,
Luton airports.
okay, Stanley, you're in Calabar.
This
I've never been to Calabar.
the service is suspended between
I lived in Anambra and Abuja before I came to UK.
Replacement
So my
bus
father
services
lived in
are
Calabar some
operation
years back
between
before he came back to
Stratford
Anambra.
and Shenfield. We are now arriving at Farringdon.
So after this stop now, the next stop is where I'm coming down. I just pray that the network will not fluctuate when I come down. That's what I pray now. Let the network not misbehave when I come down from the train. So Stanley, how is Calabar? I heard that it's the neatest state in Nigeria. Is it true? Is it true that Calabar is the neatest
This is
state
an Elizabeth
in
line
Nigeria?
service to Paddington. The next station is Tottenham Court Road. This is an Elizabeth line service to
Sister Blessing, have you been to Calabar before?
the next station is Tottenham Court Road.
The next stop, I'm coming down at the next stop.
Change for
University
Central
of
Line
Calabar. Okay,
and Northern
that's
Line.
nice. But what Sister Blessing said is not true. My father lived in Calabar. He told us that Calabar is the neatest state in Nigeria.
Provided at stations.
And then they said Aba is the dirtiest. I've been to Aba, and I think Aba is also the dirtiest.
The service is suspended between Paddington and Abbey Wood and Shenfield. Replacement bus services are in operation between Stratford and Shenfield.
That's so how is Calabar now? I'm coming down in the next stop. Okay, you have stayed in Lagos, Abia, Enugu, and now in Calabar. Calabar is clean, but Lagos is unique. So are you trying to say that Lagos is cleaner than Calabar? We are talking of cleanliness now, not about being unique.
We are now arriving at
I've been to Lagos, I've been to Abuja. I think I prefer Abuja to Lagos. Yeah, we're coming down now. I just hope that this network will not misbehave when I come down. This is Tottenham Court Road. I've never been to Calabar, so I cannot confirm whether what they said is true or not. Yeah, I'm at the train station now. This is underground, under the ground. I've made my network no cast. Make my network no cast. Okay, we are just 1 hour behind Nigeria. Nigeria is 1 hour ahead of us. The time was the same in September when I came, but the time changed in October. Did you see? Let me check the time and confirm. It's 4:57. Yeah, 4:57. So it should be 5:57 in Nigeria. Okay, so you said about cleanliness. Calabar is so clean, and Lagos Island is clean also. Yeah. I think that's also good. I better not go to African food though. Die. I'm tired of eating rice. The egusi that I came with is almost finishing. I'm just managing it small. I don't want to finish it on time because if I finish it, then I'm doomed. I'll go back to rice, spaghetti. Like I'm tired. I'm tired. So I have to tap my card to be able to pass here. I'll just tap it and the door will open. You people are enjoying, like, you have correct food now, fufu, eba, egusi, ogbono. You have variety. Variety no dey here. One small red oil that I bought, I think 3 kg of red oil. The amount I paid for it is nearly 20,000 in naira. Red oil that I can buy 1,500 in Nigeria, or highest 2,000 or 3,000. I miss Nigeria food though. I don't know, this network has started. Like, I'm leaving the train station now, and the network has started misbehaving. It's still, what's the time now? Let me confirm the time. Okay, look at, it's still 4:59, but I mean, everywhere is dark. I'm already in central London, where my school is. You see the difference between the side I lived and the central London. If I decide to live in central London, guy, that means I won't have a single savings. All my money will finish in house rent. A month accommodation will be running in 2 point something million. It's not funny. I did not come here to pay house rent. I have to move a little bit further from the school so I can be able to pay cheaper rent. Still not that cheap. My rent is almost 1 million naira per month, even though I live very far from the school. If I live close to the school, then I'll be paying like 2.5 if you have to convert the money in naira. I won't be able to save anything. That's the money. I mean, 2 point something million. I can use it to be very comfortable in Nigeria and enjoy my life, like pay house rent like 2 years or more. But this one is just 1 month. This their bus here. This bus has double, like it has upstairs. You can stay up, you can stay down.
You only got what 40 something?
You don't know why it is around that a million. You don't know why. Why it's still around that price is because I have roommates. If I'm to stay alone, it should be like close to 2 million. That place I'm staying. It's because I have roommates. That's why it's less. If I stay alone, then it should be. So those that stay in central London, they pay from £1,200 to 1,400 or 1,500 in a month. So if you have to convert it, it's more than 2.5 million. It's nearly 3 million every month for those that live here. So one of the Dr. Miyamani scholarship, it has 2 different types. The one you get your stipend and your school fees is being paid. And it has the one that they will give you accommodation and then give you small stipend. So those that the person that got the one, she will be given accommodation. The accommodation is like £14,000 in 1 year. And then the stipend is now 4,000 plus in 1 year. It's now so poor because the accommodation is in central London. It's so expensive. It's so expensive. Yeah, about to cross. Yeah, if you want, you can study and work. I've been trying to get a job since I've not gotten any job yet. In Nigeria, we used to think that anybody that just travel abroad, you get a job immediately. It's not easy like that. Though. I've been here 5 months. I've not gotten any job. Not easy. I keep receiving rejection. More than 100 job rejections. At a point, I said I'm not applying again. But then, I've started applying. It's not easy. Start blessing. You said you're tired of Gary. Me, I need Gary. I'm tired of this semo that I'm eating here. I don't understand how the semo is. Guys, I'm already close to my university. This is bicycle sharing. So when you come here, you rent a bicycle, you pay with your card, then take the bicycle, go to wherever you want to go to. When you return, you drop it here. This is University of London. This building, University of London. The way they build their schools here, like, it's just amazing. Like, all these schools are together. I don't know whether they just did it intentionally. You see University of London. The difference between University of London, and my school is just, it's just the same building, like the same building. Half of the building is University of London, the remaining half is SOAS University of London. This is the entrance for University of London. This is this place now. This one is London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. This is University of London. You see this building? From this part is my school. From this part is University of London. School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. That's it. I'm already at SOAS University of London. This SOAS. This is our back entry. This is not the front entry. You see this red? Is it red also? It's another university. This one is Big Beck College, University of London, Big Beck College. In the same compound, this is SOAS. At the back of SOAS is University of London. It's already 5:09. I don't know why. If you just come out from my school and walk towards this part, you'll be looking at University College London, UCL. UCL is just here. UCL. And then there is another one out there. The one out there is Warburg Institute, University of London. So, okay, this building is SOAS. This one is University of London. This is SOAS. I feel hungry. I think I need to eat something before I go to the meeting venue. See, this place is like, it's like a dining. See, this place is like, it's like a dining. You come here, you warm your food. This is sink. This is where we fetch distilled water for drinking. These are the microwaves. I need to microwave my food.
Sorry about that. I can...
It's already 5:13. I don't think I'll be staying back here to eat the food. I need to get to the venue where we are having a program. I'll just carry my food to the venue. So, guys, what do you think about this our is it our kitchen or our dining? I don't know which one to call it. What do you think about it? Have you ever seen that kind of stuff in Nigeria? I mean, I schooled in Nigeria. I don't think I've seen a place to just go there, warm your food, and then it's just amazing. I'm not late. I need to connect to the school Wi-Fi. It's stronger than this my network. Trying to take my tag. I'm already at the venue. Thank you. Guys, Dr. Yaman is already here. She's already here. She's talking with some people. That's my tag. Let me wear my tag. I'm on live. Come and say hi. Come and say hi. Hello, guys. These are my fellow Dr. Miyamani scholars.
Adrian, I'm short. I'm short.
This is the tallest. Yeah. I'm streaming live. No, YouTube.
We have a meeting.
You all are looking beautiful.
You too.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I prefer to have some change. I came with food. I want to eat food. Yes. Aisha will not eat it here. I should just step out a bit now. I think I'll step out. I just want the food. Let me just go to this place.
But you know you have a meeting at 12:30.
Sure. I'm looking at the time. It's just like 11 minutes. Just here. Are you coming as well?
No. You'll find us here.
I just want the food, so I need to have something before we start the meeting. I just stepped out. I need to eat food. I'm not eating any good food today. Guys, how do you see my school? Do you like it? Do you like what you're seeing? Come and join me. I want to eat food. I have 8 minutes more. Let me go and greet her. I think that I've gone.
By the way, when we finish talking, you are all going to come up to the stage. You do it. Yeah?
When you
Birds
say
do it, fish do it, educated people do it. They fall in love with education. But you know, amazing. Yeah, this is, I call it the challenges of life. Why 2 days ago I came from Berlin? That was freezing, but there is no reason. I've been in, I mean, despite my Arab blood, I've lived in cold countries. I started coughing, and it was like cough, cough, cough. It's a bit better now. So I thought, why just before I have to sleep? You know what has spoken extremely no matter at what stage in our life, it's so challenging. I'm sure you have same challenges as you are going through. This is so we have.
Let's go through to the boardroom and then
All
we can
right,
sit down.
now,
You can get.
now,
What
I want to tell you the news about this gift he gave you. It has been washed 100 times. There's no one on your face in any dust.
Do you see Dr. Man?
Oh, yeah. It's been 19 years. So thank you for the gift. And without sense
Let me cover my food. Like, we are leaving now, right? Let me cover my food. Guys, we are leaving, we are leaving.
Let's get through and then that maybe give it a bit.
Oh, where is it?
Where?
Yeah, I went over there. There's like a blank wall. That's where you like to
Why do you always hide me? Want to intimidate us? You don't need hiding. You are the ones that need hiding.
show you that tall girls can rock hills.
Can you see this girl? She wants to dwarf us. She wants to dwarf us.
Oh, it comes on automatically. Oh my goodness. Good lighting, yeah?
Yes, you could use that one.
Yeah, just. We're just one down, aren't we? What people were and you're all fine.
Yeah.
Can I need to use the restroom. Dr. Mayamani is coming in now.
He's nice. He's good.
Can you see her?
Sarah Stewart was my companion for years.
Was she?
Yeah.
Yes, we used to sit, have lunch, finish work. I had all these at SOAS. There were so many people. But then there's so many people who died. But they died too young, you know.
You don't have to sit down the table if you want, 'cause it's only going to be.
Just
Yeah, we
before.
do this.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. So formal. Yeah. You know, I always it's been my thank you.
Esther, who's here is in charge of the filming of the Miyamani in conversation.
Oh,
No, not me.
Esther.
Who's just
Other one.
She
So
will be-
she's gonna do it.
so she will do it. Yes.
Yes, she'll do
I
it.
just want a memory of it. And I wore a heart. So I put a heart, which means a love for education. You know, there was this very famous, very Ibn al-Arabi, who's a Sufi poet. It was about 400 years after the departure of Prophet Muhammad. He's approaching Mecca. And the poem is, my religion is love. Adeen bideen al-hub. He says, I love the Kaaba, and I love the Torah, and I love the Bible, and I love, but my religion is love. And I always, when people say, what's your religion? And they say, where are you from? No, it's passion. And when I'm in a taxi, where are you from? Where, the minute you're not exactly that color, where are you from? So this is very, very interesting. That's why when I tell people, so I wore for the SOAS that brings us together. I have this many years ago. How is your journey? How was the beginning? Challenge?
In the beginning, it was challenging, especially because I was shifting from journalism to law. But now I'm getting it. But now I'm sad because we only left 5 weeks of studying. Yeah.
5 weeks.
We're almost done. Then the next semester will be about writing a dissertation.
Amazing. And you have the library. I will be coming and seeing you in the library because I got a card through. Where is Shona?
She'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So wow. And then I'm always wearing. But today I decided I will leave. Because you know, I travel light. I have this thing where these Gulf Arabs and they bring suitcases. And it's been a few years now without a suitcase. Just my in-cabin. I roll this one and another one and 2 things and I just walk freedom. A delay, there's a transit, I don't know what. The flight is cancelled, delayed, whatever, I can just pull my bag and get out. It's all these things we learned through life and baggage and the money that you have, just putting it, sitting. No. You invested in education, you get freedom from this, and you go law. And you did, all of you, the same courses?
No.
Economics.
Yeah, so in the beginning when I came, why I find it a bit challenging was because I've never studied with a laptop. So I just came here. I saw everything is digital, unlike the traditional method.
Digital.
So, yeah.
Oh my God,
Unlike the traditional
that frightens me.
in Nigeria. So I had to wait till I get my stipend. Then I got a laptop. I was already behind some econometrics because we started doing coding, and then as I was waiting for the stipend, then I'll start when I get the laptop.
That is one of the themes. That is the one where that is where we have to look at the new generation and the new way of education, because whether it is artificial intelligence, because my granddaughter was taller than me, and I was thinking of her. She's taller. Yeah, I was saying, who's going to believe that?
I know.
Yeah, but this is very interesting. So not only economics, which is very advanced for me, I could come and study from you. That's what we. But then the new thing, digital and this technology. Wow. And so yeah,
I'm doing environmental development and
yes.
politics.
So that is the climate change.
Yeah. So at first it was a bit tricky because the system here and back home, they're totally different. A lot of readings here. You have to go to the library, find books, read from cover to cover. So it was a lot of pressure at first, but now as the semester is ending,
Wait, what does it mean? So you have the books here
yeah,
and you read
you're like,
all from cover to cover.
yeah, and then you're told like, do a book review.
Hello. No, not at all. Can you have some?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, special. I'm delighted. I'm delighted. Bring a chair. Bring a chair. That is amazing. That is okay. When did we meet? December?
November.
November. December, January. Wow. So much. And this is, yeah, so that is the climate change.
Yeah.
So low economics, climate change. You see, what I could do is really, I should come and start learning from you. Because I always believe this is what we do, is the reciprocity and these things that I don't know. I have a very, very strong feeling about this climate change. And that's why I have been, where's my beloved? Where is it?
I saw what's behind you.
Oh, who put it here? That's why I can't stand when someone tells me, do you want a bag? When it's
Yeah.
plastic. And in the hotel, if they show in the shower cap and they say, I say, how many do you throw per week from all this huge hotel? Plastic bin, just because it's not about money. Stop throwing plastic. Just start becoming a bit more conscious. Yeah. But I would have to learn. I'm sorry about this. I can't believe. Someone told me. I mean, the good news is I'm sitting with you. I don't have fever or a sore, or the doctor said it's just cough. So the word challenge is I used to, years ago, my daughter Fatima, Mom, I have this problem about, I said to her, darling, it's not a problem, it's a challenge. And we have to meet it, and throughout our life, and just face it, and I will tell you about these books. I love this inspiration. I think we should do peace and agriculture. I need to sit and talk.
Yes.
And today I am a bit, but we need to, just this. I don't know why. I was in Berlin. Okay. I was in Berlin. I work with this incredible human being for 27 years. There are people who have gratitude and people who don't.
Yeah.
27 years she came and I helped her with her PhD thesis, economics. So we continued working together. She became a senior economist for the United Nations. I started working for United Nations Development Program in the year 1992, beginning in senior advisor for United Nations Development Program. The last job I had was in Mosul. My mother never went, but she was from Mosul, as in her origin, and always said Mosul and always said books. After the war with ISIS, when the library was destroyed, I became the honorary professor there. I walked with a 9-kilogram bulletproof jacket with these big men. God made me into a tiny thing, but with a big. Yeah. And finally, after we got architects, engineers, the everything, I asked, and the United Nations paid for the rebuilding of the library. Students are walking, waiting for the library and books when it was destroyed. This woman, back to why I was in Berlin, we're working now on trying to help students in different countries from Yemen. She's focusing on Yemen. Yeah. But look at Palestine. Look at all these countries. And Sudan. And we don't want to now talk about tariff wars and talk about what is the challenges at the moment when they stop the funds for Sudan, when So we're going through. That's why my heart, all I want is to contribute to invest in education. I want to tell you, just my beloved father, Ahmed Zaki Rani, who left this world, he departed, soul departed, this February, 4 years ago. After the year 2000, he said he was the man who created OPEC and oil minister of Saudi Arabia 25 years. He's the one who did the oil embargo. And that was, now it won't have the same meaning.
Yeah.
He did the oil embargo because there was going to be a big war. He convinced all the countries. He went, he stood in front of every this. We cut our oil. Then we can bomb your country. And he says that would be suicide. That oil embargo stopped the war between Egypt and Israel, and this, it just because what oil meant in those days, he did it. What he said after the year 2000, he said oil money is a curse. Father, Abuya, why is oil money a curse? He says that is if it comes before education. You can have all the money at a sitting house shopping. And then in the restaurants. Where is the money being put? Invested in something meaningful. All right, I heard about their journey and the challenges, because I also been challenged. And I've got 1 year and a half. I'm 68 and a half. In September, I'll be 16. I'm 68 now. I'm going to be doing 70. Yes. Yes. Yes, madam. You know what it is? Yes.
Yeah.
It's not into.
Yeah.
No. It's yes. Well, Fatima, my grandmother, the mother of my father, she lived to 104.
Wow.
So hopefully I'll be seeing you for a long time.
Yes.
Yeah. What about your journey?
To here.
Yeah, no, 3 months since I saw you.
It is challenging.
Yeah,
I don't
of
want
course.
to say this hard, but
Enjoying
it was
it.
challenging. The weather, the new place, food. I was struggling a lot with food. I was not sure food because I'm not able to
Why?
get along with food here. I used to. I don't know. It was a challenge, but now it is good.
What do you mean by the food? Boiled potato? But that is when I arrived for 8 years at the boarding school partir la France. That's why my first language is French. Not really, my maternal is the Arabic and I know Quran by heart, thanks to my grandfather Hassan. But the thing is, it was, we couldn't, we had to finish the whole plate. We had to finish, which was good. But it was like boiled potato, boiled this, boiled. Mademoiselle, jamais le couteau dans la salade. Oui, mademoiselle, oui. That was 8 years of that food. So we waited for my father or a friend or something to take us like to the Bordeaux. So we would go in the restaurant and indulge on biscuit d'homard. So that was in Lausanne. So the circle of food, this is, you know how many articles I wrote about food? Food and our identity.
Yes,
I wrote
that's
one
true.
article in that, there's the Ismaili Center thing that book is, and my article was a taste of Mecca, and then an article on, yes, culinary cultures in the Middle East. Because identity and the definition of your identity is also part of what we eat and how we eat. That's one way. It's not just, you know, your language, your manners, your yeah, and everything, you know, from even hugging. I was just telling them, you can actually hug people. I was going to say because I'm okay now. Yeah, I'm in the cough. I'm not. But you can hug people with your heart
Yes.
without touching them. But you can also, and I can do it, despite my small size and thing, but without touching them. Whenever there is interference with our mission, when people are, you know, I can do it. It's like, don't mess around with it. I think what I should do, if there is something important, please take my email address, write it down. Because I don't have a card anymore. I used to always, look, the last work I had was when I was at university. And the one senior and it was lovely. Now, I always, for some reason, my supervisor in 1979, when I was doing my DPhil, my doctorate at Oxford, he told me, you're always looking for where your blood comes from.
Yeah.
My thesis on the Hijaz, where it doesn't exist on the map anymore, the capital Mecca. Yemen. I'm always, okay. So my name, as in the small letters, M-A-I, in one word, and my last name. So Maiyamani in small letters, one word. Mayamani 61 at gmail.com. It will be, if there's a question, if there is something, is send me an email. So other than the tools, how was the study?
It's going pretty well.
So you were the doctor, a medical,
Yes,
right?
yes. I should get back to plastic surgery, but I need to advocate for religious equality in this one.
Yeah.
Not just the
I remember
practical
when
area.
we talked about, you know, the fact that gender, and I said there isn't one interpretation of Sharia.
Yes.
The point is, all mankind we created you of male and female.
Yeah.
And made you into tribes and nations so you get to know each other.
Yeah.
That is the main idea. So now these boundaries that have been put.
Yes.
And I live in places, Berlin was a bit better. I was 15 days there, working with this academic, you know, when I talked about how people, when you work together in harmony, and every day we start working on how we can help she's she's German, yeah. And we don't look alike. But when you team, she is a big, tall, large, sort of German, yeah, blue eyes, yeah. Her style. I do much more like, please, yes, I'm sure we can stay longer. Blah, blah, blah. She's not, okay, 8 o'clock, bye. I- 8 o'clock. Well, I'm punctual, yes. That is respect for professionalism.
Yes.
But what I mean is our style, where I was brought up, it's
Yeah.
again a cultural thing.
Yes.
So the gender thing and the plastic surgery for people who've been harmed,
Yes.
because now another place where people are putting their money that I cannot stand. And you said you look 30. What I mean is, when I was in Berlin and my granddaughter came, there was in December, you know the the thing. I was on the donkey. She was behind on and we went round. My daughter was filming, and she says, "Mama, it made my day to play up on these with all the children because, but these people who have planted things, all their money, thousands, go into
Just doing this.
their faces.
Yeah.
But then they all look alike. I think, do I know this woman?
Many of them.
I say, yeah. I'm looking and I say, do I know this woman? But I think, no, they actually look alike.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. They do.
Yeah.
This.
But then what is so interesting is they don't like the African look
Yeah.
because the world has become black and white. I don't know where to fit. You know, for the LSE, I didn't know where to put myself. Are you Chinese? Are you African American? No. African? No. Are you Asian from Asia? I said no. Are you Japanese? Are you American? This? No. So at the end, I put other. I put other.
Oh.
So I told them, yeah, because I didn't know where to fit. Yeah, because when they put Asian, they put Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, this. I didn't know where to fit myself.
Yeah.
Right? So now, what has happened is the black and they don't like, and yet they're putting their lips to become like yours.
Yes.
No, but the lips
They
have to
are
become
trying to have
African.
this African
Yeah.
lips and getting tan to be darker.
They get tanned,
Like they
Yes.
have this
they
discrimination.
become
Yeah.
tanned, they add to this, and then they have these operations to put bottoms.
Yes.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
BBLs.
And then at the end, they say black and white.
Yeah.
So I'm not white because I'm sure. You know the grandfathers from Yemen.
Yeah.
I am sure because there was a boat that took place between the Horn of Africa and the next door, Sudan,
Yeah.
and all my father's family, my mother's family are from north of Iraq. The color is white. In the my father's family, their eyes are black. You can see the pupil, and they have it's curly, and they have a much in between, like a caramel, because we're all caramel, chocolate, olives, everything. But you're black and white now.
Yes.
There's no the color blind. They need some better glasses.
Yes. And from my studies now, I understand that it is not just the gender that discriminate people. Like it is the blackness is something that is really affecting the discrimination in the world. If you are black and you have any gender identity other than the normal
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
it will become more
Yeah.
complicated and more intersectionally discriminated than others, than the white person who is not like
Who's superior?
Yes, because
Yeah, the
like,
white
yes,
is superior.
this hierarchy is in gender and in the blackness as well,
Yeah.
and it is yes.
It is very.
Sometimes in class we read things and I'm like, why though?
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because get to read like people they came to take over the land, but then if you walk around the place, you're like they have massive farms. So you're like,
Why you came?
why?
Yeah.
when you say you're coming to, like, I do environmental law, so there's a reading, we're reading that.
What law?
Environmental law.
Environmental, yeah.
So climate change and sustainability.
Yeah.
So there's a reading, we were reading that. Are you
I'm learning, my dear. I'm
Yeah.
learning. I'm inspired. I will go forever.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
What are you learning?
Environmental wit.
a
Environmental law
UK
here.
company came to Kenya
Yeah.
to purchase land for to mine the biofuel. So that means they're going to pollute our environment. But for them, they're saying it's renewable energy.
Uh-huh.
So some things you just learn in education, like we are all humans, we all live in the same earth. If Kenya is polluted, it means the whole earth will get
Yeah.
polluted.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
By the way, you know, when I was in Berlin
Yeah.
with my granddaughter, that was December. I went again now. I just came back. I found my dear Zainab Badawi's my sister, who my mother didn't give birth to. Zainab. Yeah, we've been working together for years. I found her book
Oh, yeah.
in the library of the museum.
Oh.
Because my granddaughter has this incredible fascination and the knowledge in the library now in ancient Egypt.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, we went and I took a picture and I sent, hello, ooh la la. I don't cough in the picture
No.
because it doesn't look good if you're coughing.
Tiny red.
I don't know why. Let me ask this creature. Why? I just talked about as well, my religion is love. That's what I explain to, if I tell a concierge, they're very, very kind. They become like a professional brother. And I said to him, yes, my love. I said, I'm telling you that because, yeah. But the thing is, I have to stop coughing. Wait, I am not going to do big smiles. Wait.
That may be good to have a few portrait photos for everyone.
I want
Have their
to.
smiles on.
Okay, no, I mean,
Where do you want them?
course.
Where do you
Here would be
do
good.
we-
It would be nice with the solar signs as well.
الإسراء
bit of walking?
Yes.
ماهر خاطر موسى.
Do you want it through here?
Oh
Maybe
wow.
here, like,
ماهر خاطر موسى.
maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can do it
This
against
is-
the wall and then.
This is amazing. That's what I want to learn.
Will we
In
do,
all days.
will we do these pictures before it gets too busy?
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Before it gets too busy, yes.
Yeah.
You know, every time I see someone with the Scottish accent,
Yes.
I say, yes, I have my friend, my colleague. She does
Do you know my friend?
Yes. She does the Scottish. Let me put this.
So we do a few pictures in this room and then the solar sign.
back.
Yeah, so you can all stand against the wall. Yeah. Do you want their coats off?
Yeah.
Whatever you, yeah.
Yeah, it's all.
If you take your coats off, is that alright?
Casual.
I think she was on that wall over there.
And I just say that a chair
Yeah, yes. Next thing you want to.
All right, now,
In the middle.
can I go in the middle?
Yes.
And I go next to the tallest one. It's essential to show, no, I mean, we go together. I go here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. That's perfect.
Oh,
Come a little bit to the front so we don't have to show. There, you can step one step. Oh, yes, that's perfect.
smile. Even if your heart is breaking, smile. Wait.
Should I count down? Is that okay for you? 3, 2, 1.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
Thank you, photographer. Smile, photographer.
I like the natural picture is the best. So
Yeah.
yeah.
There is no
Sure,
such
sure.
lie.
We can send
That's
it
my
out.
My number.
We can send you the photo. Yeah, sure, sure. Okay,
No,
so somebody.
Oh,
That's cute.
Oh my God! Oh my sister! Oh my God! Well, we're sisters.
code.
We both are sisters.
Yes, but she's a mother figure for you.
Yes.
We're a mother figure.
I said that I was telling Anna that the only one sister that my mother didn't give birth to, the
Yes.
only one. Zainab is
Yes.
one of the.
Same
The only thing I did for her is wear a hat.
Oh, yes, that's lovely.
Yes, yes, I wear a hat. That's all.
Always
Just
everything
has
hard
to-
to
yeah,
say.
yeah, because I, as I don't travel with a suitcase,
You always look drop dead
Thank you.
gorgeous.
All right, now,
Phyllis, nice to see you again. You're gonna have your photos. I'm going to freshen up. Jennifer, nice to see
freshen
you.
up,
Jane,
it's not
nice to see
to
you.
the house of
Esther.
water, I have
Yeah,
to
I'll
have a
freshen
few
up
minutes.
here. Okay, you do your photos.
So freshen up and go to water, and then I'm going to do my, no, but now, can we have another fit picture?
Yes, have your pictures.
Yeah? All right.
So the runners order.
What are you? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Can you help me just?
no problem.
Wait,
Okay.
oh,
Well, where are you live streaming to? Where?
Wait, I'm gonna come. Please don't take a picture. Let's go. All right, done.
1, 2, 3.
We can go straight away. We won't sit at 9, will we?
Thank you.
Do you want some pictures near the soil?
Yes.
Yes, so we know, where is Zainab, the president of SOAS? You know why I say my sister?
And do you want to do another photo elsewhere?
Yeah, with the soil.
Okay.
yes.
Zainab interviewed me live on television, all right, 34 years ago. I was here at SOAS. Then, every time Zainab comes to SOAS, and my wish was to come to SOAS back. So we again, so it's like a journey where we are meant to work together.
Interconnectedness, absolutely.
That's how, this is what I mean by the sisterhood, yeah? It's that type of work together, which is what we actually need. Solidarity.
Indeed, indeed.
In an age of,
Now we're going to do some more photos by
Yes.
the SOAS
Yes.
sign before it gets
I
really
would
busy. So,
like
okay,
to-
And
now
girls, young ladies.
you can
sorry.
leave.
the House of Water, may Allah elevate you. When I was young in Mecca, my grandfather Hassan, and you don't say I'm going to go to the toilet. No, you say Allah Yahizz, may Allah elevate you. I'm going to
Oh,
go
it's
to
nice
the
and
House
cool
of Water. So that was the polite way for us to say it. I told my students
Shona, are
years
you going to
ago,
stay here for a minute?
it was adorable, this PhD student.
We don't
from
have
that
to.
from
We're gonna
Denver,
go take
Colorado.
Yeah.
He came
I,
back.
I
and
would
he
just
said,
wanted to brief them.
3 years later, I will
I
see
think-
him. So he tells
I'm going to
me,
go and get a key from security.
may Allah elevate you, Dr. May Allah elevate you. I'm going to the House of Water. I said, oh my
So-
God, Andrew. Okay, I said, Andrew, you didn't forget.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So,
So, young ladies, so you know what the thing is, I'm going to do an in-conversation with May, almost like we did when you all met for the first time.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
I'm going to
bring
invite
up
you up
Layla.
on stage. In
You know why?
conversation I will.
you know why? After I talk to you,
Yes,
the theme is education.
of course.
The whole
of course,
book.
Of
She
course,
flies for education.
of
She
course,
spends her life collecting books.
Of course.
That's Layla, my mother.
Mm.
So the theme is education, and every time I finish a degree, she is. So
definitely, we'll talk
it's
about
part of the
that.
journey.
Yes, so just like we did last time, and then I will invite, they're going to be sitting at the front. So I will invite the students from the Dr. May Yamani Scholarship to come up and join us on stage. What will be on stage? May and I will be sitting down. Sitting,
So there's
and then
actually,
there's nothing else.
Zainab,
And
there's
I
actually no
promise to
stage, it's
not
on the floor.
Oh, it's on the
So-
floor, there's no
Yeah,
stage,
Yeah.
just chair, oh,
So
right,
we
okay.
can have some chairs, if they're going to sit down, we can have some chairs aside that they can quickly pull in.
Could you do
So, yeah,
that, please,
absolutely,
because I
that's
think,
fine.
especially Phyllis being so tall. Being so tall and
No,
wearing
no,
heels as
that's
well.
what she did.
And wearing
I know,
heels to
I
make
know.
it
No,
even taller, I
That's
know.
what happened. I
She's got
looked and
heels, I
said,
know.
why did you
She's tall.
become taller? We only had half an hour for you
Yeah.
to catch up on the challenges they're facing, which is very interesting, whether it's for the study, the climate change, the law, the economics, the new digital things, the new, yes,
Excellent. So
absolutely.
we'll
and the-
raise those. So it'll be May and
Medical.
I talking about May as an inspiring figure and so on and so forth.
Oh, thank
And
you.
then we'll call you up.
Thank
So there'll be 2 chairs either side of us. May and I will be in the middle. each of you, when you come up, pull the chair with you maybe, and sit down. Phyllis, you go on the outside because you're the tallest, and then whichever one of you
So
next.
you're going to bring everybody up at the same time?
Yes, yes, I think so. So you two taller ones, whoever's you two taller
I
ones,
love it.
sit on the ends, and then you two ones sit on the seats that are a bit closer. Yeah, and just make sure your badges are nice and straight when you come. And then I will
Oh,
just
I
ask
like
you.
that.
I will
That
ask
sounds
you.
like my grandmother Fatima.
Yeah.
She used to always telling me, Makawiya, when you walk, back straight.
Exactly.
And I
Back
think,
straight
yes,
when you come on
yes,
stage,
my
yes.
grandmother.
And
the
then
back.
I will just ask you, how transformative, winning the Dr. Mayamani scholarship has been, and a little bit about your background, so you can tell everybody, a little bit about your stories. So you're all
Wow.
very confident young women.
They are.
You
They
will
are.
not be. You will not be shy
No, they
going
will
on the
not.
stage.
No.
You'll be two women who are definitely not shy.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we will infect you
Oh,
with the lack
wow.
of shyness.
Wow, of course.
Yes. So
Yay,
great.
yay.
And
And
then in total we
my
have about half an
inspiration,
hour, but it
yes.
doesn't matter if it runs a little bit longer. Who wants me to speak to them first? Who's the most confident? Isra, maybe you, because you're a doctor and you're used to dealing with people. Yeah? Because you're a medic. Have you finished your medical studies? You have. You're a qualified doctor.
Yes.
This is a doctor.
Just very quickly remind me
Isra.
again of your stories, because I have your.
Can I
So-
go to the House
Yes,
of
you go to the
Water? May
House of
Allah
Water.
elevate you.
Phyllis, very quickly remind me of your story.
I did journalism in my undergraduate, but lack of fees and the environmental impact of the environmental degradation was affecting. I decided to come do a master's in environmental law and sustainability.
Nigeria,
No,
from Kenya.
Kenya.
Sorry, I beg your pardon, Kenya. Yes, Kenya. Sorry. Okay, good. And Isra, I know your story. Medicine, left
Yes,
Sudan.
plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Trying to
Yeah.
advocate for FGM,
FGM, yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm trying to do the anatomy like to restore the normal anatomy by the plastic surgery
Yeah.
for those who are
But you're
affected.
looking at the psychological impacts of warfare now.
Yes, I'm looking for like the policy changing and enforcing those laws to be applied to
Yeah.
end the FGM and all these inequalities.
Yeah, and you left Khartoum, didn't you?
Yes, I
Yeah. And when
after
did you
the war.
leave?
4 months after the war.
So August 23, roughly. Okay. And Jerry also from Kenya.
To do my bachelor's and master's, working with an organization where we do vulnerability mapping, dealing with climate change. So my mission is working with an NGO that will leave an impact to the communities in small communities in Kenya. We teach people about climate change, how climate change affects them, what they are supposed to do, and such.
Excellent, good. And you, all right. And Jennifer?
I started my organization, Team of Cyclists. So what we do is converting waste into
You're
wealth.
Nigeria.
Nigeria. So,
Carry on, sorry.
so I came here because I want to gain knowledge, and then when I get back, I'll implement it in my store, in my organization, to be able to make more impact.
So they have microphones, or how many microphones on stage are there? May and I have one each.
You've got lapels.
We've got lapels, and
We've got
they.
lapels, and then we'll have a microphone. I'll make sure that somebody's got the morning ready.
So will they be on stage with us? So they'll need handheld, right?
Yeah.
So the handheld, hold it very close to your mouth. Obviously, don't touch it, but hold it close. Don't do this because people won't hear you. The acoustics are not very good. Remember that so I don't have to do that to you. Hold it close, yeah. Especially you because you're soft-spoken. So remember that the main reason we're doing this is because we want more people to donate money to SOAS, so that we have more opportunities to bring scholars, particularly from Africa, where we get very few scholarships. So you're not just talking about yourselves, please, you're also remembering all those people back home who need some support, all those people who are not as lucky as you to get the scholarships. So you really must sell the fact that what May has done, we want other people to do the same.
Okay, I wrote something to talk, like, they
Better
said
not
that,
to read.
yes, but now, yes.
Don't read.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
effective.
Yeah.
Always much better to communicate. Read it yourself, put it in your head, even if the words are not exact, you get 70% of it. It's more effective to have it spoken. That 70% spoken to people is more effective than 100% read.
Right, yes.
Always remember that.
Yeah.
So anything that really shows how transformative the scholarship has been to you guys, and how you're going to use it, not just for yourselves, but to make the world a better place than everybody else. So we're here asking you to help fundraise for us, yeah? So, you know, anything that says, you know, we're very grateful for May's scholarship. We wish that there were more opportunities like this, because if it's changed our life, we know that it can change the life. I'm not telling you anything that's not true. You know it's true.
Yeah.
You know, and so remember that's what this is for. This is the donor fundraising event. I'm bossy, aren't I? No, but we're all singing from the same hymn sheet. So you know that it is first of all, Shona speaks, welcomes everybody. Then Adam, happy welcomes everybody, and then I'm in conversation with May. And during that time, when I think it's right, I'll bring her up, and we will get May's like she will also talk to you and ask you questions. I've just said to them, Shona, that you know they are here as also ambassadors for, you know, the main aim is we want more fundraising, we want more donors to do what May has done. And they have to emphasise how transformative it's been for their lives. So, and then after that, we just have drinks and also, thank our donors for their generous and ongoing support.
And then I'll close it up.
Yeah, and then you close it up.
I
at the
close the
end.
thing
Yeah.
and then invite everybody to go up and enjoy the
Yeah,
drinks and
and
candies.
you must also circulate.
Yeah.
With the
I'm going to
people.
point you out at the beginning of when I do my welcome. Generally, I'll kind of point people out in the room, so I'll point out the Dr. May Yamani Scholarship students. And you'll kind of,
And you can talk to people.
Yeah.
And just.
They'll be more interested to talk to you than they will be to any of us.
You are
Maybe
the
not
most,
yourself.
you are the most important people, because you are what this is about. You are, you know, what donors can do to help us, because we don't get any money from the British government to do this kind of thing, do we?
We do not. No.
So it's only the generous support of people that helps us do this, so that's why your role is very, very important. You all right?
Yeah.
You're not scared? Girl power. What was that pop band called? The Girl Power? What were they?
Spice Girls?
The Spice Girls, yeah. Girl Power.
I need to use the
Very
restroom. I'm
nice.
coming
You
back.
do, you look lovely.
Yeah, you all
The
look
rest-
And they did really well yesterday.
I need to use the restroom. The main event is about to start now. It's about to start now. Almost crowd. See crowd.
We'll go down now. We are waiting for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I have a question. When you go in front, will you go with your phone?
I think no. How can you take?
I don't know.
You don't have. I think no.
I'll just look for you to keep the phone. That's what
What did they say? What did they say?
No, nothing. I've not prepared anything. Say your speech now. Let me.
4 months?
And who's gonna say that?
Did you see the
Yeah,
VC?
so you know what to do, you know the drill.
Yeah. So, who's excuse me?
That's
Is that okay? Thank you. Hi guys. Sorry, I've been so busy since. So the main event is about to start. We just finished having a meeting with Dr. Meyamani and Zainab Badawi. So you can see everywhere is already crowded. We are trying to advocate to raise more funding so that there will be so many scholarship recipients from Africa. We need donors, people to donate. Yeah. So a lot of people can get scholarship. Oh, Emeka, you're still around. Wow. You're very resilient. Look at the guys from Hyundai Motors yesterday. Most of them are here today. And it's full. What's that? Is it orange? Maybe let me just have the apple. Hi. Yeah, this is one of the Dr. Meyamani scholars. She's a medical doctor from Sudan.
Yes.
If you look around, we are the only scholarship recipients invited to this event. Others were not invited. Even the Chevening scholars, Commonwealth scholars, they were not invited. I mean, we are so lucky. Sure. I will extend your greeting. I just hope that we get more scholarships so a lot of people can be able to come to SOAS. We'll be presenting at the stage. I've not even prepared anything, guys.
Okay, you're Jennifer. Yes. I just want you to take my picture here.
Okay.
Ta-da-da.
Is it landscape?
No.
Okay. Where are we going to sit? Is it here? Okay. I'm looking for where to keep my phone. I'm doing some live stream. I need to position my phone in a good place. Sorry. I'm coming, please. Maybe I can get a seat closer to this place. Is it okay? I can get a seat closer to this place and then keep the phone and capture. Okay. Let me snap her. It's so dark. Can you come down? Your face is not even showing. I think that place is better. Another style. Okay. Just check it out. Maybe you can come in the daytime and take the picture. It's dark. We are about to start, so I need to keep my phone so the phone will not disgrace me again. I think here is okay. This phone will still fall down now. Thank you, Emeka. I will extend your greetings to her. I'm trying to keep my phone so it will not fall down. I need to position it very well. The phone keeps falling down because the seats are not balanced. Let me see if this is going to work out. Yeah, perfect. Vincent, wow. Wow. Longest time.
I love this.
Yeah. I'm on live stream. So I'm trying to set the phone so it does not fall down. Yeah, Nemeka. Welcome. Yeah, Vincent. It's been a long time. I'm even surprised you're on this call. Welcome. Yeah, let me check. I think this will work. I don't think it's okay. Okay. Yeah, this is okay. I think this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Celestine, don't worry, you're coming to London soon. We are trying to see if we can get enough funding, talk to people, impress them so they can donate. Then a lot of African students will be given scholarship this year. So hopefully, yesterday we signed a deal with the Hyundai Motors, and today we have a lot of donors. So hopefully, we are getting much fundings. Yeah, Vincent, nice to see you.
Can you? Okay, now take a picture.
The reason being we're shifting because creation. We do have a situation. No. I'm not going on YouTube. In the whole community. On YouTube, you're not the one when you
You're a journalist.
Breathe in, breathe out, breathe
I
in.
know she's panicking. Listen, I think by the time
I wanted to learn from you so that we are talking. Wow. Oh, nice.
But you know the Igbo will say if you want to.
I get it. When it's right.
She's panicking a lot. Can you tell her to stop panicking? Stop panicking.
No longer
People are watching.
People are seated.
Oh, yeah.
Scholars.
So what I want to do is get a table. Huh? I know what can I do?
Okay. I'm trying to fix it very well. I can't see this, so I'm trying to fix it. Hey, I think this is perfect. Yeah, we are starting very soon. Yeah, this is perfect. So it can capture the stage as well. Listen, thank you. I appreciate.
Good evening. Thank you everybody for coming this evening. We're really delighted to see you. I don't think, housekeeping wise, I don't think we've got anything planned. So as far as goes, please do leave the building. The other thing that my colleagues asked me to ask is if we could make sure we shuffle along as far as possible for any late covers when we come into school. So I'm literally just going to speak for a few moments as a welcome and just to say thank you so much. My name is Shona Aiken. I'm Director of Advancement. I know most of you now, having been here for 3 years. But this evening, the purpose of this evening really is to thank you for your support, your continued support in many of your cases for SOAS over the years. We're really very blessed to have you, and it's always a real pleasure to host you here. This evening, we are honoured to have two of our most illustrious alumni, Zainab Badawi, who is many of you know is our SOAS president, who is going to be in conversation with Dr. May Yamani, who was a research associate at SOAS many years ago. I want to see 30, but I'm not sure that's right. 1990. And actually, Zainab first interviewed May when she was a research associate at SOA. So we're coming full circle now. May is a generous donor to our scholarship programme. We're very lucky to have our first cohort of scholarship students here this evening, the May Yamani Scholars, if they want to wave and say hi. And so we thought it would be lovely to have an in conversation about how education and philanthropy, something that May is incredibly passionate about. I will let Zainab say the proper introduction of May, because I don't do it justice. Zainab does a wonderful introduction of May. Before we hear from May and Zainab, our Vice Chancellor, Asma will say a few words. But I wanted to just kind of say a few highlights that particularly have happened over the last few days. Yesterday, we signed a new agreement with Hyundai Motor Group for over £1.5 million in scholarships for students from the African continent for postgraduate and PhD, which we're really delighted about. We also have renewed our scholarship funding from our colleagues at Felix Scholarship. Colleen might be here this evening, I'm not sure if she's in the room. Fantastic. So we're again incredibly appreciative of that long-term support that we've had for such a long time from Felix. And it's all to say that we are growing our scholarship pool, we're growing our scholarship fundraising, and it's incredibly important for our donors to be part of that, and thank you so much for your support with that. So without further ado, I will pass over to our Vice Chancellor, Asma.
So friends, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this event. This is an annual event where we welcome our girls, and we particularly say thank you to each one of you for being such a responsible servants and for our teaching and learning and research. And so thank you coming out in this equal evening and to servants to spend some time with us. You know, we live in an odd historical moment. I've said this every year since over the last few years. But every year it gets more surreal. I'm just thinking about it. We've got a president of perhaps the most powerful country in the world, making, in the most positive description, nutty decisions, or diabolical decisions, if you want to actually use a more accurate description. The closure of USAID a few days ago is likely to cost the lives of many, many people around the world who rely on life-saving drugs that are sponsored by USAID. That's simply the smallest of interventions that is made. There are geopolitical interventions that are not simply directed at individuals who the United States would regard as enemies. In fact, in many cases, they are directed adverse actions against individuals who are allies. And I think what we've seen in the last 2 weeks is enormous disruption to the world order, enormous polarization in the world, and a fracturing of the human community in quite dangerous ways. And it seems to me that if we are going to, as a human community, come together, then we need to start being able to understand. We need to start being tolerant of each other. We need to start building bridges of trust with each other. And in many ways, that's the issue. we spent 100 years doing precisely this. We've done it sometimes in all ways, in the period and in other times in more progressive ways, especially in the last few years. But our mission has always been to understand other parts of the human being, other members of the human being, to promote understanding, to build bridges of trust, to take equality seriously, to build justice. Because without any of that, we won't be able to cohere as a human community and address the challenges, what I expect to be the transnational challenges of our time. Now, it's an odd moment in Britain's history today when we such a country, because much of our education is in a really difficult situation. You would have heard that some 72% of British universities are in financial crisis, or in the early deficits this year. Mercifully, we're not in that position. As you well know, in the last 3 or 4 years, we intervened to address the financial challenges we have. And over the last 3 or 4 years, we managed to run multi-million-pound services that has put us into a strong position. And that means that in this moment, when some 73% of universities are deficit, we in the other 27%. And that's a very different place with the rest. It's a very rare place. And what is important for us is we run this service. We run this financial self-sufficiency, not for its own sake, but we do it for advancing what we call teaching and research. And so we've been investing money in the state. We've been investing money in our IT services. We've been investing in our academy. We've been investing in all kinds of support to ensure that we don't only do teaching, we don't only do research, but that we also enable access to our community for those that are not armed, for those that don't have the resources to come to London and spend, £40,000 to live here and to be able to study. And we've only been able to do that because of the incredible support that you've had over the years, the advice that you've given, the doors that you've opened. And it's precisely because of that that we can today create an enabling environment for people from disadvantaged communities to come to South to have a world-class education. We do that through 2 ways. On the one hand, we do it through partnerships with institutions in Africa, Asia, and the East. And because we partner with institutions, we bring down the price of higher education because costs are lower. And therefore, we enable some form of joint teaching and transnational education. But we also do it because we bring people to this particular campus university. We give people the opportunity to come here, to live in London, to study here, to have the opportunity to have access directly to our library, and to the incredible facilities that we have both in Surrey and in South institutions. And we can only do that through the support of incredible friends. And so that's why today we thought, instead of going to another event, where you simply hear the Vice Chancellor speak and a couple of the executives, we thought to choreograph an event in which we bring in somebody who's worked here decades ago, somebody who's been an incredible supporter young men and women from the African continent, from the Middle East, to come to SOAS and have the opportunity to learn. And we thought it would be wonderful to get there, to speak and tell you why she does this, what inspires her to do this, so that you can hear directly from her about what drives her motivation to open up doors in the way that she has. And then we thought about who else, who could enable this conversation. And then we thought, who better than Nicola? She is not only the president, but the most delightful person I know. And she's got the skill set. She, if you like, was at BBC. She's written this incredible book recently on the history of Africa. And she, I may go back 30 years. And so we thought that this would be a wonderful conversation between Zainab Badawi and Miriam on why the donation, why the investment in younger minds that they have. Perhaps I should end with one final point, and that is to thank each other. Because when we have this conversation today, if you like, it's a symbolic gesture to each other for all of the support that you created over the months and years, and for enabling us to fulfill our desired mission. Because I can tell you this, if our mission fails, and those of many other higher education institutions around the world, not only does higher education fail, but the human community fails. If we do not succeed in coming together as a human community in this polarized world, we will not be able to heal the divides of our past. But most importantly, we will never have a future. We will not exist as a human species in the next 100 to 200 years. And so in a sense, this project of enabling research, enabling teaching, bringing people together, creating a new generation of professionals who are not only globally competitive but locally responsive, is highly important to heal the world in which we live. And so I want to say thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you for being partners with us for so many years. And we look forward to continuing the partnership that we have with each other, so that we can build people trust, so that we can build understanding, so that we can build tolerance to heal the world.
Experiencing a sound issue, so if you can bear with us, sort that out.
Hello everybody. Good evening, lovely to see you all. And I just thank you, Adam, and thank you, Shona. I want to give you all my heartfelt thanks, my absolute gratitude for your support for SOAS, which we hope we can continue to depend on, because so much of our work really relies on the generosity of good friends like you at SOAS. We're experiencing slight issue with the sound, so I'm going to stand here just for a little while and just say a few words about Dr. May Yamani. When I first met Dr. May Yamani, must have been about 35 years ago or so. It was rather grand party in central London, And I saw her, and somebody told me who she was, and I thought, I want that woman to be my friend. And we become not only friends, but more like sisters, because I immediately sensed that we were kindred spirits. She was Muslim, from Saudi Arabia, conservative country, very conservative then, before the loosening up that we've seen of late. I was brought up in the UK, but of an Arab African background, and so I sensed that there was something in common between us. But I knew very quickly that she had this fine education, a PhD. I only had a mere master's degree, so I was immediately in awe of her. And what I liked about May was that I sensed, and I was right, that as women from Muslim backgrounds, we both believed in the power of education to transform lives. We both experienced it in our own lives, and we were not just content to just enjoy the fruits of a good education ourselves. We wanted to also propagate the idea of what an education can do to young people, particularly women, and particularly women coming from difficult backgrounds, which is why we are so delighted that the Dr. May Imani scholarships are helping the first cohort, young women from the continent of Africa. You will hear them after our engagement. We're also going to invite some of them to come to this stage to share their stories with you. So I'm going to sit next to Ray and hope my microphone works. I've got such a loud voice. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, well, actually, we're not leading this one. Okay, good. May, my dear May. My dear May.
Encounters, academic interviews, work, and now I'm back to SOAS. And SOAS is for me the world leading institute for bringing people together, people from different regions, bringing them together, and that is intertwined with my own life story.
Let's see on that life story.
The life story. I just want to say that I am. Can you hear? Yes. I am grateful for my communication with the Vice Chancellor, Professor Adam Habib, with the Director of Advancement, Shona Elkins. Now, my journey, yes, is intertwined. I'm at a stage where my mission is to contribute to education. That is planting the seed. That is investing wealth in education. At a time where, as Professor Adam Habib has said, we're going through all the challenges, turbulence, and we need to only invest in education. Yes.
So I should just say a quick snapshot of your education. You were educated in a very elite boarding school in Switzerland, and as a result of this very international education, May is truly multilingual. She could be conducting this conversation in 7 languages. And the latest you've acquired is Maltese, I think. Yeah. So really, French, Spanish, Italian, Arabic, she could really be doing that in this. And I've heard her speak most of these languages, so she truly is an impressive person. Not only is she very academically gifted, you're also a brilliant flamenco dancer and a great cook. I remember May. Maybe less of that these days, but anyway, May did her undergraduate studies at Moore Brain, in university, one of the historic Seven Sister colleges in the United States, and she graduated from there with cum laude, summa cum laude. And then from there, she went on to carry out a PhD at DPhil at Somerville College, Oxford University. Indeed, you were the first woman from Saudi Arabia to actually, graduate with a DPhil from Oxford. And May, as the May maid came to you, could have chosen a very different path in life, because she could have just, enjoyed a wonderful lifestyle and didn't have to sit there. I've seen her scribbling over the years with her various manuscripts, several books she's written, countless articles, co-edited books also. She's been associated academically with the London School of Economics, has a number of think tanks as well. So your reputation really does go before you, May. So, you didn't have to do any of this. So perhaps tell us why you felt that education was so important to you, and how inspiring your own mother, Leila, was.
So it all began with the inspiration of Leila. Leila Suleiman Fegui, my mother. She traveled in 1952 from Baghdad to New York to study for her PhD. Leila was looking for the Arab chosen idealist, an Arab Ummah that was at the end of colonialization and the beginning of the rise of she believed that the Arab Ummah. She left to do a PhD in history and politics at New York University. That's where she met in the room 865 my father, her husband, Ahmed Zaki Yamani, who came from Mecca, also in pursuit of Arab education. Yes. That began with Leila always books, and education. So I just finished writing a book after years of the story of Leila and education. That was my first education. I come to the beginning when I was 5 years old, when in Saudi Arabia there were no schools for girls. So Leila takes me to Baghdad, where I was educated in the school of the Virgin Mary, Madrasatul Rahibat. I was educated by Iraqi Catholic nuns. Come back to Mecca, no schools. I was educated by my grandfather, Hassan Yamani, who previously was a chief judge in Mecca. We recited Quran with all his students there, and Quran, Hadith, and chanting for the Prophet Muhammad until the first school, Darul Hanan, the house of tenderness, opened. That was the beginning with its challenges and rewards.
So your mother, Leila, was really instrumental in encouraging you to read books. I mean, she really was a remarkable woman, as you say, 1952. She was Iraqi, obviously.
6 hours on board of KLM to arrive to New York from Baghdad, and she went there. Yes.
And do you think that she saw something in you as a young child that she perhaps didn't see in her other children, that you were destined for a life of learning? Because your journey of learning has never ended, and that's the beauty, of course, of education, is you embark on a lifelong passion and it never ends. You're still writing, still studying, still learning.
Yes, I'm still learning. And today I said to these young students, I'm deeply moved. They are my example. It's so moving. My motivation, my mission, I learn from each experience from the students here. And then it's a new beginning, because this is a different generation. These are the challenges we are seeing today, we are meeting. We're at a stage where there is the economics and the digitalization, the artificial intelligence, and I always remember as I was talking working with Professor Alan Habib that, like for my book, the changed identities, the challenge of the new generation in Saudi Arabia, published by Chatham House in the year 2000. The Caliph Umar bin Khattab, who said, قدموا أولادكم بخير آدابكم لأنهم خلقوا لزمان غير زمانكم. Educate your children in a different way of our education because they are created for a time, an era different than yours. Yes.
Well, I think what you say is very, very interesting. So tell us a little bit more about what supporting young people on this new education, the mission of learning about these new topics, the kind of challenges that society faces now. What motivates you? What kind of satisfaction is
It's
it
my
for you?
mission now. It's my mission. After years of working, studying, becoming an author, advising the full government to check BP, the lecturer and research fellow. Now I find that I have one mission, and that is contributing to education. It's the seed. It's the wealth, investing in education. I always remember my father, Ahmed Zaki Amani. By the time it was the year 2000, after he was many years oil minister of Saudi Arabia, when he said, money is a curse. Why, my father? He said that it comes before education. So what we need to do is use that, invest that money in education, especially at the time that we're going through these changing, challenging, urban times in our region and in the world, as Professor Ali was saying.
So here at SOAS, we like to pride ourselves on being a kind of global university where the global majority and the ideas received as an exchange, that we're not bringing a certain vision from the West and imposing it on others. We believe we occupy a very special niche. We have languages that a lot of other universities don't feel are worth studying. So you could have established scholarships at Oxford or at other institutions that you've been associated with. We know you've had your association with us, but why did you pick SOAS?
Well,
Are you planning to do it?
SOAS is the world leading institute in bringing people together. And that is what I just said this, I repeat, aligned with my own journey and my life story. And yes, I was here for 10 years as a research fellow, published 2 of my books while I was here. I come back to SOAS, and I am grateful to be back to working, and this is the first group, and to more and more inspiration groups of scholars here at SOAS. So this is now my base and the motivation, and for the rest of the years of learning from them. Yes.
Thank you so much, May. Let us invite your postcode students to come and join us on this stage, but yes, the stage. Is May's microphone working now? Yes. This more, okay. Let's start with you, Esther. You're doing a master's in gender studies here at SOAS, and Esther, you're from Sudan. You fled the terrible conflict, which is alas still raging, in August 23. It's nearly 2 years, and sadly, the situation has gone from bad to worse. You're actually a medical doctor, and you are pursuing these gender studies. So just tell us a little bit about your background and what having this Dr. May Yamani Scholarship has meant to you, how transformative it's been.
Hello everyone, my name is Isra. I'm from Sudan. I studied medicine, and I was starting to do my training to be a plastic surgeon, but since 2012, I was advocating for women's rights and I was fighting against genital mutilation, and that's why I took the plastic surgery because I was trying to restore the human anatomy for those who are affected by genital mutilation in Sudan, because it's still raging very resistant in Sudan. It is one of the most vigorous form of inequality in Sudan. Getting the Tomei scholarship has changed my life, and it is one of the most fortunate and beautiful things that ever happened to me. Doing this is not just about finance, it's not just about education. Now I feel like I have a voice and I'm not just getting education, I have to fight for those in my country and for those who are still getting through these inequalities in Sudan. And this is getting even more and more with this conflict going on still now in Sudan. So, yes.
Thank you. Just hand the microphone to you. You're studying environment, politics and development. So just tell us a little bit, because you've also had quite a journey to get here.
Hi everyone, my name is Jane. I'm from Kenya, as so for me, first of all, I want to thank you, Dr. Mani, for that opportunity. You've made it possible for me to come to the UK, come to London, for the UK. In Kenya, there is a slang usually say, Maisha ya London. That means London's life is everyone's dream. So being there is a dream come true. That's why. For my education, I did an undergraduate geospatial information science, and that's when I discovered. Can you hear me? Yeah. I have a passion about environments, climate change to be specific. In Kenya, there is an area called Kisumu where it's full of village people. They are not really educated about climate change, vulnerability that comes about climate change. Most of them know that climate change is all about drought and floods, and not knowing that high temperature, fires can cause climate change. Because my scholarship has enabled me to come to the UK, still get the knowledge that I can use when I go back home to educate these people, to tell them that there are different things that can cause this climate change. So then they think it's just something small, not knowing that it is actually a very big thing. Dr. Mai, thank you. You've made my mom's dream come true. She usually tells me education is one thing that no one can take away from you. When you go to class, when you're taught, that thing will stick in your mind forever and ever and ever. You've shown me that the sky is not the limit, it's just the beginning. And I want to say that I promise you, this is me and you now, I promise you that I will make it proud. Thank you so much.
You're from Nigeria, and you had quite a journey coming here. I mean, Jennifer studied economics at MSc, and you were just a straight A student, every which way in Nigeria. You were at the top of the class, and your family were really struggling to get you through college and so on. Your father was a security guard and held down numerous jobs to try to get you to where you are, and we were very happy when you were awarded one of the Dr. May Yamani scholarships. So tell us a bit about your story and your ambition.
Thank you. So first of all, hello everyone. My name is Jennifer. I'm from Nigeria. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to Dr. May Yamani, because this scholarship is the 45th application for scholarship, and I got it. I've got 44 rejections. And when I go send
comment on my LinkedIn profile. People were like, what made you to continue applying despite all the rejections? And one thing about it is that I focused that I needed to come to UK to study. And because I'm a climate activist, I'm also an educator, and I'm working towards the sustainable development goals. I said that SOAS is the top 3 universities when it comes to development. And from my research, the World Bank said Nigeria is the 2nd most impoverished country, apart from India. And this is one thing I lived that poverty, I lived with. If poverty was a human being, then that should be me. Because we suffered, we couldn't feed, we could hardly, even to pay school fees was a big challenge. My father had to take up so many menial jobs, he does security in the morning, do the security at night, he does the town carrier, he does so many things just to make sure to put food on our table. And after all the struggles, he couldn't even make up to 20 USD in a month. So as a second child, I had to take up full employment after my college. Yeah, I was the best student after college. I represented my school in several competitions, but then achieving education was a big hurdle. My father was also the best student in his time, but he ended up as a primary school graduate. He couldn't go to college because there was no money. And he was struggling to ensure that we all go to the university. And I promised him that I'm going to study and study until there is nothing left. I will do my PhD, I will do my postdoctorate, any level that I have to study to, I will do that to make him proud. My father died in 2021, and what was seen that he died of hunger, that was what everybody told us, even to our face. So when I started my organization, Team of Circular, that was in 2022 December, I saw waste management crisis in Nigeria, and it's causing a lot of flooding, climate change. So I started Team of Circular together with my siblings. We convert textile waste to reusable sanitary pad, which we donate to women in the IDP camp. We also visit schools, IDP camp, persons with disabilities, to teach them about waste management, climate change, and to teach them how to convert waste into wealth. Because waste is the only resource we can get free of charge. And then we are doing more of circular economy. Unfortunately, 2023, I got a breakthrough in my career through the Team of Circulars. I was selected by African Union to go to the African Climate Summit in Kenya to present my solution. I also won the Arena Teaching for Net Zero Award. I was able to present at COP28, then the 7th African World Heritage Youth Forum at Zimbabwe. I also presented at the Arena Youth Forum. So being here in SOAS is a dream come true for me. Because why I got 44 rejections was because I had my own undergraduate in economics, and I was trying to do a master's in environmental or climate change. I couldn't get a scholarship in that field. So I saw the link between economics and climate change. I decided to, okay, let me apply for economics. And then Dr. Miyamani's scholarship was the only available scholarship at that point. I said, okay, I believe in miracle, and this miracle happened. And here I am today, the first graduate of my family, the first person to have a master's degree in my family. And I've been able to help over 10,000 students who in my WhatsApp group. A lot of them are looking up to me at the trainings on how to apply for scholarship, grants, opportunities. And I'd like to urge everyone here, if you can, I don't know, some people have already donated, but it's important to follow the footsteps of Dr. Miyamani, because she's a life changer for me. Like, she has changed my life. And I'm also a humanitarian. One thing I want to do is to give out scholarships. Yes, I've done some of those things at the micro level back home in Nigeria. I've helped people raise school fees, those that I need. But then I want to scale this up. I think that one day I'll be sitting here donating money to train other people. Thank you.
Sorry, you mentioned your father, you don't mention your mother because you sadly you lost her very your father was lost. Your mother was lost. So your father was lost. It's a very moving story. Thank you. Phyllis from Kenya, if you tell us a bit about your journey here and what it means to you, your study of environmental law and sustainable development.
Hi everyone, my name is Grace, I'm from Kenya. I did my undergraduate in journalism, so out doing journalism work, I came across a lot of environmental degradation back home. We do have a constitution which was instituted in 2010. We have an environmental policy, but they're not really active. So I say, what can I do to give back to my community? Because we say when you educate a girl, you educate the community. Well, as the fact that I'm coming from a background where my parents died early, my father died early and in a meeting. My mother died when I was 10. I still get emotional sometimes, so I'm sorry. In my family, I'm the last one of a family of 5, so I'm the first in my family to come to go outside the country. I'm the first in my family to do a master's. So I'll be the first in my country to do. I'm planning to do a second master's. God help me, and we have done as our appealing to do a second master's and a PhD later. So coming from a community where girls, we were taught that our main reason we were brought into this world is marriage, and we still have these practices back home. So I want to show my community that a girl is not just for marriage, and also they do. We still have FGM. Like she said, she's a doctor. She's eliminating back a girl child, so we still have FGM. So as a journalist, I want to use my voice to echo the community and tell them it's not right, it's not right. It is illegal back home, but still people do it through the back doors, and doctors doing it, so we wonder. So I want to use my voice as a journalist, as also as an environmentalist, as a sustainable developer to help my community. Yes. And also, thank you, Dr. White. You made my dream come true. My mom, after my mom died, she told me, like, you are my child, that in Swahili, we say, nimekupea cheo. So you are my child that I've chosen. So I'm so grateful. You made my dream come true. You made my mom's dream come true. You made my family's dream come true. Thank you.
No words to add to the words of the scholars, the students. I learned from them, and that is the journey. I'm starting now. I'm motivated in this support of education, and I'm more motivated. This is our first group, and a group that is inspirational. And I am learning more and will keep in communication. And to your success, and to show us and the support of all of us donors who are supporting education and so us.
Thank you so much indeed for those lovely words, and thank you to the students, the first cohorts of the Dr. May Yamani Scholarship. And I should say, yes, they are all young women, but your scholarship states there both genders, of course, are welcome, and also from the Arab world as well as from Africa. May, you're wearing a heart on your jumper, and I think we've heard everybody speak from their heart as well as from their head this evening. I thank you, we salute you, we thank you, we've heard the gratitude of the students, we thank you all. May your support to SOAS continue, because it really has a transformative effect, not only on the students, but they take their learning and their influence back to their communities, so it really does proliferate. Please do join us for drinks. Sean, I'm going to hand over to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rina. I'm pretty hard to follow on from all of that, but it's just to say thank you so much everybody for coming. A big round of applause, please, for Zina, for Dr. May Yamani, and for the May Yamani Scholarship. Please stay and join us on the terrace for some drinks. Thank you very much.
You guys are still here? Hi guys. Emeka, thank you.
Say no about my mother. When my mother marries a man, Zainab came to Saudi Arabia. But my origin is from Yemen. My mother is from Iraq. I was born in Kashmir. It's just a pop-up. The doctor told me I have no infection, just your So, it's boring, it's challenging. So, there comes this woman. Can you imagine?
Never been told that.
My mother, when there were no in a paper, in the eighth grade, there was writing. My mother. My father. That's why he needed more money. He is what he wanted was education and what that is. No more. No more.
Okay, sorry.
Bye.
Sorry.
Why? You know why? Jury is
Yes, you were good.
now it's come up.
Yeah. Should I get you a seat? I think
You know what?
yeah, okay. If you give me a tenner, I'll organize it.
Just 10.
Well, you
Oh,
go
yeah,
ahead.
so cheap.
Yeah,
No,
well,
same.
you know.
10 years. You, I will give you 100. Just
Yeah, all right.
take that picture. Now you let's take a picture. I don't know, you just need good lights.
Yeah, this is the best.
Okay.
So,
Can you stop 3 minutes? What do you think?
I'm trying to stop it. Where do I stop it from?
Just close it.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.